Well, hi everybody. It's Leanne Graff, and it's Tuesday for my weekly Facebook Live. And I have lots to share with you today. Let me get my laptop synced up. And welcome everybody. Let me know you're watching. Who's here, who's on, where you're from. And it's taking a little bit. There we go. Okay. Oh, let me mute it. Okay, good morning, Sharon and Jean. First one's on today. Looks like I can move this up a little bit more. Trying to get it straight. Okay, all right. Hi, everybody, welcome. So today starts our While Supplies Last Chance sale, and there are some awesome deals. Now, it's unusual because we have two different last chance sales. So the big one is from the annual catalog, and there are, gosh, I don't know how many pages. I think there's at least 10. And you can see the discounts listed on here. Now this I just posted on my Facebook page, so you can see the discounts, anywhere from 20 to 60% off many items. And then we also have the spring I call it the spring. It's the January through April catalog. There's only 3 pages on that, but a lot of great deals. Some things are already gone, sold out. So yeah, it's while supplies last, and we have all of our, I think, 11 colors retiring. So if you're a fan of some of those retiring colors, and I was going to get them out, and I didn't. I had a late night. I stayed up until, was it 2:30 in the morning to place my new catalog pre-order and get a few other things. So and then I didn't sleep well, so I slept in until 9, so I didn't have much time to prep this morning. Okay, all right, so I'm going to show quite a few things today. I'm going to use some. In fact, one of the products I was going to use and feature already sold out. So I woke up this morning, had it all ready, and I had a feeling because it was in low inventory, and I'll share that in just a little bit. But I had to switch gears really quick. Okay, first off, let's get to the door prizes from last week. So last week we had a prize of navy blends and a pack of, I think it's 5 cards. Yes, 5 cards, many of them fun folds. So the winners of these 2 items, I don't know if they're on. I don't think so yet. Haven't seen their name. Sorry if I'm disappointing you, but Barb Myers, she won, let's see, the navy blends, and Lori won the set of cards. So congratulations, girls. I will send them to you. Well, Lori's local, so I'll hand her those, but I'll send them to you, Barb, so you'll get those in a little while. But thank you for sharing and commenting on my video. I really do appreciate that. Now, this week's prize is to comment. You're going to get a pack of 6 cards. And this was one of my kits that I gave out, I don't know, last spring or last fall, I don't know, but it's a pack of cards and envelopes, and it's all ready to copy or case. So they're just really pretty cards made with one of our celebrations offerings last time. So that's for commenting. For sharing, I'm giving away a Mint Macaron ink pad and a set of Mint Macaron blends. I mistakenly ordered these just last week, these blends. So they're brand new, and brand new Mint Macaron ink pad. So this is one of the retiring colors. So it's so pretty. I love mint almost as much as soft succulent. So get them ordered while you can, while they're still available. If you have a favorite color of cardstock or ink, please don't wait. It's just so sad when somebody says, but I was going to order that. And already I'll tell you that the Stamparatus is gone. It's sold out. I don't know. I have no inside information whether we're getting more in stock, whether they were on order. I don't know. whether they're gone for good or we may get more. I do believe that they will create another Stamparatus type tool in the future. The reason, if you don't know, it was eliminated from our product offering is because of a legal issue. They went to court, some other company accused them of copyright infringement. So they had to remove it, and we lost a fantastic tool. I might still continue to use it for a while because I love it so much. It helps me a lot at my local classes. So, but anyway, it is gone. Now I do have to tell you, if you have one, the Stamparatus magnets are already on low inventory. So if you need magnets, more magnets, please get them today. I have a feeling they could be gone even by the time I'm done with this video. It's just crazy. Some items are just going fast. So a few other items in low inventory. Ink pads of Bermuda Bay and Polished Pink are low inventory. Rich Razzleberry cardstock is low inventory. Quite a few ink refills are in low inventory. Now, there's some price increase in this catalog. So beware that, like everything else you shop for, our prices had to go up as well. Just the price of doing business or the cost of doing business, I should say, and keeping solvent. We want Stampin' Up! To stay active and in the black and not in the red, so they had to increase some prices. But one of the big ones is this glue. So if you are a fan of the multi-purpose glue, I would stock up now. They are now $4 each. They're going up to $5.50. So I bought a bunch just to keep myself current with them as I need them. And in the stores, I've heard that they're $5. So I have a feeling that they raised it to $5.50 because manufacturer told them what the updated cost will continue to rise. So they don't like to raise their prices, so they just went to $5.50 so they don't have to continue to raise their price with each new catalog. So even in the stores, it's going to go up. So yeah, get them while you can. Stock up on a few things. Cardstock's going up, some inks. Blends are going up by $1. So yeah, it's sad. It's sad to see prices go up, but it is the way our world is right now, unfortunately. So, okay, so I am going to feature today 3 colors that are retiring. And my main one that I'm showing love for is my Bermuda Bay, because it's a color I just reach for. Now we are getting another color called Azure Afternoon, which I think is a little more turquoise. This is more green. So I don't have it, obviously. It's in the catalog that I've seen only online. But I wanted to feature these. And the stamp set bundle I was going to feature was the Forever Fern. It's one of my absolute favorites. It's so distinctive and so pretty. So I made 3 cards with it, and now you can't get it. It's gone. However, you can get and where did I put them? The dies. The dies are only $18. They were $36. So they're gorgeous. Lots of greenery, leaves, whatever. It's a pretty set. So anyway, you can still get this, but you can't get that. I hope you had it if you wanted it. So I'm going to show you some cards that I made with it, hoping I could show you it today, but I still can. So here's one, and like I said, I'm featuring these 3 colors, Rich Razzleberry, Pear Pizzazz, and Bermuda Bay. Now this card was a work in progress. This uses the retiring stitched rectangles, and I was going to have a layer between each one of these die cuts. It was really busy, so I just had to glue these down flat and add 1 layer to this card. It was just super, super busy. I was not happy with it at all, but you can see how pretty these colors are. So the other one I did was just a simple stamping where you stamp up at the top and you add your gridding below, and I did add some pearls, which are also retiring. So our basic pearls are going away, and they're half off right now. Half off. So that's that. Now, oh, gotta move these away. So I'm gonna make a version of this card. So this uses the, where did I put it? Here we go. And I just lost my sticker. These, picture this dies. You get two. You get the circles and the rectangles in this set. And they were $32 and they're now just 12 something. So really good deal. And when you use these, let's see if I have my little extras. Oh, here we go. After you cut, especially the circle, well, both of them, you get gorgeous rectangle greeting labels. And the circles, you get these stitched labels just from one cutting. So they're great for greetings. I use these a lot for my greetings. So it's twofold. You get a window effect, and you get these greetings, and you can do fun things with a bunch of stitched circles too. So 12 something for this set of dies instead of 32, which is a great deal right now. All supplies last. So yeah, everything is so iffy. So I'm going to continue, and instead of that stamp set, I decided to use Eden's Garden. This is also retiring. I haven't used it that much. I do really like the greetings. When it first came out, I used it quite a bit. Okay. All right. So my measurements are here somewhere. Here we go. Okay. So both of my cards use this measurement. So I'm going to just leave that up. And this, and so I have this pre-cut. You know how I like to do that. Couple dies, the layer, the ins. One of these is the inside. This is the inside, and this is underneath this one, so it shows. So this is what I'm going to be stamping on. So Bermuda Bay. Oh gosh, what am I gonna do without it? I don't know. I don't know. Now, one thing you could do when you do this technique, I'm going to have 3 ink pads open dangerously. Okay, so we're going to use that one. I don't even know what images I'm going to use. I just put them all on blocks. So these little ones are going to be a little easier. First of all, I want to do the greeting, and I have a feeling it's going to have to go in the large area. So what I do is lay this window over here, and for the greeting I'm going to go directly through the window of the die cut. So just going to ink up my greeting, and I'm going to do a test. Make sure it's straight, not too bad. No Stamparatus today. Just going to wing it. I have 2 sides to the paper, not bad. Okay, now to figure out, I don't even know if I'm going to use, well, yes, I think I will. I think I will put the heavy one on the bottom, and I'm going to do Pear Pizzazz. And just kind of have a peek of that right there coming through. Okay, then we have 4 more. So how many, I guess I can fill up all of these. So this is one of my fave. Well, so indecisive. All right, so what you want to do in this case is estimate. Ooh, that's pretty. Yep, that worked out perfectly. Okay, kind of winging it here, as you can see. And I think I will do this one in green, Pear Pizzazz, and go up here. Yeah, pretty good aim. Okay, then we will do another Bermuda, since that is my fave. What do you think of this technique? And then we'll get in a little bit of Rich Razzleberry. Oh, Rich Razzleberry, another one that I use a lot. How'd I do? Not too bad. Not too bad. That's pretty. I like it. Okay, so then, you know, I am going to stamp the inside while I have this. Now I don't remember what color I used here, Bermuda. And that is green. Do that, maybe another one too, stamped off. Okay, and then I think this one was, yes, Rich Razzleberry. Okay, all right, that's my inside. Now I can close these up. And yeah, Bermuda Bay. Huh? It's always hard to say goodbye to some of your favorite colors. Oh, okay, get our dimensionals out. And I think when I do a window card like this, I tend to pop it up because, I don't know, it just adds so much more dimension if you pop up. And I'm using up some of my outside pieces. And you really do need to add them around all of the perimeters so it doesn't sink in as you're doing this. I think I've got that pretty good. And I purposely cut this piece just slightly smaller. So I didn't give that in the measurements, but it's just slightly smaller than the main white, which is 3 3/4 by 5. Come on, you. There you go. Okay, oh, this way. Yeah, fern type images are absolutely one of my favorites. Okay, I didn't do any sponging. You could easily sponge the outside of this. Here's my Rich Razzleberry layer. Oh, don't tell me. I didn't check this before the video. I haven't used this one. My other one was dying. Did I get it? Yes, I got it. When they sit for a while, they tend to get that goober at the end, and then you struggle with getting them open. I use a hat pin to open my tips. Okay. My card is standard 5.5 by 8.5. See how pretty that is. It's more soft, a lot less airy images than the Forever Fern, Eden's Garden. So have you ever used Bermuda Bay with Rich Razzleberry before? I've used it, and it's kind of one of my go-tos for fall and I guess greenery. I like the richness that Rich Razzleberry gives you. So my insides are almost always 3.5 by 4 3/4 because of my template that I use, that you can get 5 pieces on a 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock for inside or front. So, so yeah, you can get a lot more from your pieces if you use this template. So this has been on my blog numerous times. If you need it, message me. But if you go to my blog, there's a search button on the top, and that will help you. Where are my little die cuts that oh, right here. Okay, should have done one in Rich Razzleberry. But these little die cuts are from, there's a little die hiding under here, a little leaf die. So this is the Eden's Garden die cuts, and I forgot to look what the price was on those. I think they're discontinued. I mean, I know they're discontinued, but I don't know. I think they're discounted. So how many of you have the stitched rectangle dies and love them? They are going away. However, they are not discounted. Same with our circle collection. Those are also going away, but they are not discounted. So they must not have, or is one of these, maybe this is one of these is discounted a little bit. I think it's like 10 or 20%. I could be wrong. Sorry about that. I should have that information in front of me. The list is long, let me tell you. It is long. Uh-oh. I lose my, there it is. So I'm going to do this and maybe have a little airy white as well and just kind of hang that out up there. I could even do it down here. Maybe I should do it here. Ooh, kind of like that. Okay, we're going to glue those together. A little bit much glue there. This one's very skinny. This, I'll show you where this die is from in the next card. I wanted more white. I don't know why. Okay. Now that that's all together. Ooh, I better look at where this is going because I have windows. Well, that'll have to go there. Kind of a guessing game. Kind of want it to be so the bow is right beside the greeting. Then I have my, let's see, this is called Baker's Twine Essentials Pack. So I'm just going to tie. I like twine because it just gives that little something without bulk, or it just gives a little airiness to the project. Just tie that, and as you know, I love mini glue dots and ribbon or twine. That they are good friends. They work well together. You can use liquid glue, but my fingers are a little bit sticky from that glue bottle that I untangled. Okay, there we go. Now this one has pearls added. I may, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Now these are the basic pearls that are retiring for $3. They're on the retiring list, just $3. So yeah, my end is blinking and freezing as well. I don't know if I have a bad connection or what's happening here. Oh, need a little bit more, I'll use this end. Need a little bit more goop on there that I don't have. Just a few little pearls added here and there. And that one's on my finger. Another one on my finger. Okay, I think I'll stop there. But yeah, that's the first card. So change it up from something I love and will miss terribly that retired to something that's still available but retiring. So the Eden's Garden bundle is retiring. So if you like that, this has some neat, an edge die, a label die, a couple frames. Yeah, it is a really nice set too. Okay, so they're saying goodbye to Forever Fern and Bermuda Bay. Rich Razzleberry and Pear Pizzazz. Oh, Pear Pizzazz has been around a long time. Long time. Okay, so do any of you have something like this saved up? How many of you save all your scraps because you're going to do something with them for sure? You're going to do something, and there they sit, and they get bigger and bigger. So I have the solution, actually a couple of solutions for you for scraps. Okay, so first card is this one. So this is using the same picture this dies with the same circles, and these little dies here are from the Splendid Stems dies. So I used those two right in the windows. Isn't that pretty? I love the colors. So this is Berry Burst. So Berry Burst is returning. It was an old in color, and I happen to have some. And I paired it with Coastal Cabana, Bermuda Bay, Mango Melody also going away, Polished Pink going away, and Berry Burst. So the only two that are staying on this card are the Coastal Cabana and the Berry Burst, unfortunately. So, Splendid Stems, I believe, oh gosh, I'm not sure. I think that's going away. I don't know. Somebody look it up for me. Okay, all right. So what you do is I trimmed these, and I didn't even try and be exact. But when you're trimming, oh, hang on, I'm going to give a piece of paper. Just to show you. Now, I know I said use up scraps, and I do. I do use up scraps as well. In fact, most of these were scraps. But if you want to do something this thin for your scraps, the best way to do it is start out, even if I just grabbed a piece that I had on my desk, even if you have an inch piece, what you do is you use the guide at the top of your paper trimmer, and you move it over by whatever amount you want. That's the 1/4 inch mark. So you just keep going and do a bunch of the 1/4 inches. So that's how I get them fairly even and consistent, is to start with either a larger piece or at least an inch. If you go narrower and you have some of these, it can be done. Let's grab this. It's just a little more awkward. So if I want that 1/4 inch, there's nothing to hold it in place. So then you have to really press down on here. You can do it, but it's a little more difficult. Use your guide and make sure you look from top to bottom, wherever that guide is, and then trim. So it can be done. It's just a little harder with strips than it is with a larger piece, okay? All right, so what you do then is I just add a thin amount of glue, about a 1/2 inch at a time. Let's see, I'm following my pattern. So I'm going to do Mango Melody next, and I make sure it's longer than the paper. Then we'll do Polished Pink, Retiring. And I push against the last one. And then I need a little more glue. I don't like to do too much at a time. And there's the Berry Burst. I usually keep one end short, because these that I can, let's see, after Berry Burst is Coastal Cabana, but I don't have any. I need to cover up this glue. So I'm going to use the Pool Party that I trimmed. So you can do it one of two ways. You can use your paper trimmer to trim this excess off. And the best way to do that is to start with your smooth area up at the top of your paper. So you can use that as a straight guide. Okay, so now I have this one as my straight guide, and I can trim that off. So there you go. Is your diagonal piece. Oh, get rid of these. It's a little bit of a messy technique if you use the liquid glue, and you don't have to use liquid. You can use a tape runner or whatever you have. That does not have to be liquid, honestly. It does not matter. But then once you, and I don't have another die cut piece, but once you do that, this fits right over the top of it. And I don't have to do my corners because there is not anything on the corners. So then you just slip in your little die cuts. I popped this up. I'm not going to make this card, but popped it up, and you have a beautiful card. And then on the inside, I just added a few more of the strips. So what do you think? You like that one? Yeah, I love using strips. Oh, thanks, Karen. I'm glad you like the way I add the measurements. I was hoping that is helpful to people. Okay, so more strips, but I'm going to change up the colors. So here is another strip card. Now I used 3 or more retiring items here. These are all in blue. So this is Navy, Bermuda Bay, Coastal Cabana, and Pool Party. And you can see they're different widths. Even the Bermuda is different. The Bermuda, you don't have to have them the same. So these, I'm going to show you some of the retiring items that are on sale at this one. These layering diorama dies are now $20.30. They were $29. They're going away. The words, this is called Amazing Thanks, and that is only $10.80 for these. So there's a thanks in double, there's an amazing in double, and there's a R, you are amazing, and there's a you are amazing, or thanks. And you can even cut off the thank and put thank, or the S, and you thank you. You can create quite a few things with this pretty double die cut, the skinny and the tops. You can see the navy is a large, amazing here. And then the skinny amazing is right here that goes on top of it. Love these dies. So this one, $10.80 for those dies, great deal. And the butterflies, these are the, I think, beautiful, brilliant wings. This is a double set. This was $44 because there's a lot here. So you get the outline dies. Well, this is actually one whole big die. And then so you can cut out solid butterflies, and then each of these has a match. So these are, like I said, they were $44. They're now $17.80 for these. Then you get these texture dies and some little butterflies and whatnot. This I've used quite a bit, but that's going away. So just showing you some of the deals that are while supplies last today. Okay, so here, this card. Did I start it off? I hope that no, it's not even done. I can't even finish it because I didn't give myself a white piece. Wouldn't you know it? But you get the gist of that. Darn, why did I do? I was not thinking ahead, was I? But you can see, I'm just gonna kind of go over. I have so much more to show. So here is the large amazing, and there is the other. So if I go back to, well, maybe I can do it. Look at that. You see how I did that? So I'm just changing up the colors from this one to this one. Yeah, I'm going to use this. My diagonal is a little bit different, but yeah, that must have been my plan. I was thinking, right? I was thinking I was going to use yellow, daffodil, mango, berry, and polished pink. So just a little bit different. I kept my Bermuda Bay in there, which is just fine by me. So that's done. I am not going to pop this up. This is textured with the gingham embossing folder, which is also retiring. So I'm just going to glue that right on. Don't let it get too far out because this is a little bit bigger than the other one. Okay, and that's gonna go in the polished pink. I will also miss polished pink a lot. It's a really pretty bright pink. And like I said, the ink, the polished pink ink is already in low inventory. I love strip cards because I love color. You know, as you know, I love color combinations and coming up with new ones. And yeah, this is just a fun, bright card. So you go from blues to multicolor oranges and pinks and a little bit of blues. Okay. So these amazing layers, the butterfly, were all in my scraps. I love making cards from scraps. I think it's just so fun, and you get to see like, well, what can I do with that? I had the butterfly, the strips. Just going to double check this now that I glued that on to see where I want that. I think that works just fine. I only put glue in the center of the butterfly because I want the wings to be able to pop up. Okay, so on the back of this, just a few little smears of glue. I don't like to have glops because that's when it starts leaking out and making your project shiny in spots that you don't want it shiny. And surprisingly, these dies come out very nicely. Cool. Okay, so on here, I want tiny little bits, and I don't have my mini dimensionals by me, so I'm gonna make some mini. I like to use my edges up anyway. Might have to even get smaller in some cases. Sometimes it's kind of fun figuring out where can I add more without showing. And I need a skinny one on that G. Okay, that should do it. Really like popping up these greetings like this. It just adds that dimension to your project. So I have to say that the blue is a little more striking because of the difference in white versus navy. So yeah, that shows off the colors quite a bit more. Now these are our, let's see, what are these called? Iridescent rhinestones. So we'll add kind of a little bit of a line of these. And that card is done. I didn't do the inside on this one. I forgot to give myself one, but you can kind of see what you can do. More strips, use them up. Use them up. Okay, I think, which one do you like better? Do you like the mango or do you like the navy? I kind of lean towards the navy. This is really bright and colorful. This is a little more soothing to me. Yeah. But yeah, you're right. It's like a rainbow, Candy. Yeah, you're good point. It is very pretty. Okay, so there we go with the amazing butterfly cards. And that is the projects that I'm going to make today, but I have more to share. A couple of the other deals I wanted to share. Just move those aside. Oh gosh, the framed florets. I couldn't believe that these are retiring. They were just here. Well, in the mini, I guess, the spring catalog. But these are our ovals. So we have these dies and they were $37, now they're $14.80. So this is a great deal on these pretty oval dies with the greenery as well. So yeah, fitting florets. It's in a bundle with fitting florets, but you save more by getting them separately when they're on sale. Now these split card textures, I was going to use these this month and I might still. I haven't used them much. I don't know why. I just haven't. So, but they're not on sale, but they are retiring. So the Fabulous Frames dies. Yeah, these are neat because you get these corners and then 2 frames with inside, outside, and ovals and a greeting from 31 to 1860. You can see some of the larger frames I die cut and didn't use, so I stuck them right in there. Okay, then we have these, the mountain. Oh, where is that card I was going to show? One of my favorite cards. Darn, I must have dropped or forgot to put it out. It's $36 down to $14.40. These majestic mountain dies with the beautiful trees. Then we have the beautiful shapes dies, and I don't know the regular price, but they're down to $23. Our painted labels, this die that does that curly circle that is so popular, these are down to $14. It was $35. So that's with 2 labels, some leaves, another greeting, and this little edge die. So that's a really good deal. Then our stitched greenery die went from $32 to $19.20. So this is a gem. Really like that one. This is called Delicate Edges dies, and I have hardly used them at all. I'm just sad that you get too much sometimes. I'm sure you're just like me. You get something because you're going to use it, and then you're distracted by all the other things, and something gets left out. These were $30. They're now just $12. So if you like delicate edges and greenery, this might be a really good buy to get for $12. Yeah. Okay, that's what I have to show. Oh, I was going to show this card too. This is, I don't think it's a bundle anymore, but there are dies. But this was one of my club's favorite cards from Beauty of Friendship stamp set. A neat fold. These dies, of course, are retired last year. But this is Pool Party, and we just sponged and stamped in, I think, Evergreen, Evening Evergreen. So a different combo, but one of my card club's favorite cards we've ever made. So I wanted to show and highlight that one. So, okay, so highlighted the retiring dies mostly. Oh, by the way, this is the stamp set I used inside one of these cards. I don't know which one it was, Happy Labels, which is, I believe, carrying over. So that one we're safe. Okay, I finished up my kits to go, and I'm offering 3 of them this month. Really, yeah, I just could not stop creating because there are some good deals where I can do a lot. But first I want to mention that this specialty paper sampler will be one of my gifts for, there's a lot here, for online orders over $55 this month. So you get the in color glimmer, the pearlescent, the rose and gold paper, the brushed textured, the foil, and some other colored shimmer paper. So you get 3x6 sheets, quite a stack of them, for an order over $55. For those who order more, like up to 100, I'm gonna throw in some pearls, some basic pearls to their order, to their gift. So that's my gift for ordering this month. Now I'm gonna do some cards for men because men's Father's Day is coming up. So I decided to feature the Ready to Ride designer paper. And I've got some fun folds, but I had to get a card in for the women too with that. So I have a couple fun folds using that pretty rose paper. And then here's another one that you can do. So this is my kits to go. Everything comes pre-cut, but your new designer paper. You'll cut those using my directions. Another one for the females, even though it's more of a masculine paper, designer paper, but it's specialty. Lots of black foil designs. And here's another one. That'll have a vanilla in the inside. I haven't done that yet, but so those are one kit. You're going to get some classic matte dots and a share of the 5 colors of twine with that, plus a half a pack of the designer paper and the tutorial. So this will be up on my my tutorial shop this afternoon. This one is not quite, directions are not quite done. The next one I have is the in colors. So these Tea Boutique cards and envelopes are discounted to $4 for a stack of 20. That is one of the great deals. You get the card base, which are all patterned. I'll show you in a little bit, and the envelopes to match. So I created cards with them. You're going to get a share of the baker's twine. You're going to get the in colored dots that I used here. I ran out. I actually used up almost every single one. So here are the Orchid Oasis, and this is the Sweet Sorbet. So if I can get these kind of to be, and this one is the Tahitian Tide. You can see how the envelopes match or coordinate. Here is the Starry Sky with some orchid and some fresh freesia. And then here is the Parakeet Party cards and envelopes. So you get everything pre-cut. You only have to, everything is punched and die cut. You just have to assemble. All the designer paper is cut for you. You just add your stamping and your dots and your twine. So that is one kit that's available. I'm calling it the In Color card kit. And the last one is, oh, I love these. This is my favorite. This is featuring the Enjoy the Adventure. So you get these envelopes and you get half a pack of the Enjoy the Adventure Memories and More cards. So these are, it's a non-stamping kit. So I'm just going to lay all the cards out because they're just so fun. So look how bright and colorful they are. So in there, hello, you're sweet, wow, thank you, you're my sunshine, thinking of you, another thank you, hello there, you're the best, and let's celebrate. I mean, you're going to get a share of the black and white gingham paper and basic rhinestones. So yeah, these went on sale too, so I can give you a great deal on these kits this month. So yeah, this one's ready on my tutorial shop, flowerbugshop.com. So they are ready in both tutorial format and kit format. Now remember, when you order my kits, the tutorials are immediately sent to you in your email. Immediately. So I get a lot of people asking me, where's the tutorial? Well, it ends up going into your spam folder a lot of the times because there's an attachment. So when you order my kits to go, or the tutorials, please look in your spam or junk folder for the tutorial, because that's where it's at. It does come to you immediately. I don't send it, the Shopify site sends it. And then the kits are mailed out at the end of the month. So the end of April is when the kits are mailed out. If you order more than one kit, you save on shipping, because I can combine them. I can get 3 kits in one package at the same price, sometimes even 4. So look at the rest of the kits that I have available and go shopping. So where is my... Don't forget, please, if you are a demonstrator or a customer, don't forget that these items are Wall Supplies last summer already gone. So please order and use the host code if you want a gift from me. You'll also get a free tutorial of the month as well for any size order. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much, and I will see you next Tuesday for another live. Every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Central Time. Thanks so much, and don't forget to also look for me on YouTube, because all my videos are on YouTube as well, and then you won't miss a thing. All right, thanks so much. Appreciate you. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.